That's for 3 minutes, please.
Well, I thank the Chairman Burgess and Ranking Member Green for hosting this opportunity today for those of us not on this committee to share our thoughts. We've all seen the numbers. Last year, over 60,000 deaths from overdose, opioids involved in the vast majority of those. In Ocean County, New Jersey, my home county, we are losing somebody every 43 hours. And a couple of weeks ago, my county was designated a high-intensity drug trafficking area, desperately needed, but also a disturbing sign of where we are. It may be unusual for a member to sit here and promote other people's bills, even bills written by the other party, but as the Republican co-chairman of the Bipartisan Heroin Task Force, representing over 90 members of both parties, that's exactly what I'm here to do today. As your committee considers legislative next steps to pursue, I want to recommend the Bipartisan Heroin Task Force's legislative agenda for your consideration. We are committed to being rigorously bipartisan. We did not include any bills in our agenda unless it had bipartisan co-sponsors, and both the Republican and the Democratic chairs, co-chairs, agreed to it. 5 of the bills that were recommended fall within your jurisdiction. Representative Tim Walberg's Jesse's Law will ensure that doctors have access to a consenting patient's prior history of addiction so they can make informed decisions. Representative David Joyce's Stop OD Act will increase first responders' access to Narcan and synthetic opioid testing. Representative Hakeem Jeffries' Synthetic Drug Awareness Act requires that we investigate how the synthetic opioid crisis is affecting young people specifically. Representative Evan Jenkins' CRIB Act will ensure treatment for babies with neonatal abstinence syndrome. And Representative Brian Fitzpatrick's Road to Recovery Act addresses the IMD exclusion, which is one of the primary barriers preventing access to substance abuse treatment. We're proud of our members' work. I would also note that many of our agenda ideas coincide with the White House's Opioid Commission's recommendations, and I also note the good work being done by the Republican Main Street on the same issue. On behalf of my Democratic co-chair, Representative Annie Custer, our vice chairs, Donald Norcross and Brian Fitzpatrick, and our 90-plus members, I urge you to consider these bills. We'll continue to expand and update our legislative agenda as we tackle this critical issue facing our country. Thank you, and I yield back.
Gentleman yields back.